I'd like to call on the stage now somebody who is widely credited with energizing a laggard and sleepy ministry, somebody who has been credited with bringing new ideas into our security system, but still calls it the luck of the draw. May I call now Home Minister Mr. P. Chidambaram to join us on the stage. When Mr. Chidambaram and I were talking earlier before this event began, I was told that I was far too serious a person to bring terrorism into an awards evening. And perhaps in one way that's true. Perhaps in a way we'd like to forget. We'd like to forget that those who died in Pune were almost all under 30. They were students just out for a cup of coffee. Perhaps we want to forget that the captain who died in Kashmir actually left an MBA and turned down a job offer in a multinational corporation to become a para-commander. Perhaps we want to forget about 26/11 and Pakistan and all our vulnerabilities. But the fact is that we cannot forget. And the fact is that when we talk about India today and what awaits us tomorrow, terrorism is at the centerpiece of it all. So you will forgive me for bringing this into focus. One of the more interesting things that you have always maintained is that every time a bomb doesn't go off, every time a terrorist doesn't succeed, partially it's because things have changed in intelligence gathering, things have changed in our security systems, but partially it's because of luck. How vulnerable are we really?
Well, we are as vulnerable as any other country, no more, no less. Only yesterday, the director of FBI listed the 2 or 3 attacks or near attacks that happened in the United States in the last 6 months. So we are as vulnerable as any other country. No more, no less.
You've seen the same images that all of us have, the latest being the encounter that took place in the Kashmir Valley. We actually had a young soldier in his 20s being captured, taken captive, and then killed, along with 2 other soldiers. The Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir said there was something different about this encounter, that it suggested that the enemy that you're dealing with today is equipped in a different, more sophisticated way, that we're dealing with perhaps even Taliban, Al-Qaeda-like tactics of taking soldiers hostage.
Well, this enemy is no different from the Taliban or the Al-Qaeda. In fact, the LET, the Houthi, this is Houthi, they work with the Al-Qaeda. And I'll tell you something more. We thought the encounter had come to an end last night. Earlier today, they were going to clear the debris and to recover the bodies. One militant from under the debris rose and shot again. He was hiding under the debris. He injured a Jawan, but he was immediately neutralized. They are still looking for 2 more bodies, we think, but they could still be alive under the debris. So these are very determined, hardened guys who can stay under a debris for over 12 hours and still rise and shoot. So we are against a very determined adversary. And therefore we must summon the same degree of determination and courage and resoluteness to face the adversary.
Tuba.com